The alarm bells didn't come from Wall Street. They didn't come from Congress. They came from a tiny apartment in San Francisco. A single person sat in front of a glowing screen, sipping lukewarm coffee, while an army of digital workers, none human, coded, marketed, and sold a product worth millions. And they weren't even breaking a sweat. This is not a scene from a sci-fi movie. This is the future of business. A future where a single person could control a billion-dollar company. Imagine a startup so lean, so automated, that the CEO is literally the only human on the payroll. No employees, no interns, just one mind, backed by artificial intelligence so powerful it does everything else. Tech leaders, including Sam Altman of OpenAI, are warning that this is not just possible, it's inevitable, and when it happens, it will change everything. The crime of modern automation. Let's step back. For decades, the promise of technology was simple: more efficiency, more convenience, better lives. Computers replaced typewriters. The internet replaced brick-and-mortar stores. Automation replaced repetitive labor, and at each step, a small elite grew richer, while millions of workers were left scrambling to adapt. Now, AI isn't just replacing repetitive labor, it's replacing creativity, strategy, and management. The coding that once required teams of engineers can now be done by a single person instructing AI agents. Marketing campaigns that required entire departments can be run automatically, with AI targeting every user perfectly. Customer support, HR, logistics, even product development. The human element is disappearing. The crime isn't illegal, but it's profound. The real villain here is bad management, or more precisely, the old management model itself. Companies built for human labor are being disrupted, not by competition, but by a single human with the right AI stack. And the victims are not the CEOs. They are the millions of people whose roles are being quietly eliminated. How it works. AI doing human jobs. Let's break down how a one-person billion-dollar company could actually function. 1. AI coding. Instead of hiring software engineers, a solo founder can use AI to write and maintain code. Tools like GitHub Copilot, OpenAI Codex, and other AI programming assistants can generate and debug and optimize entire applications. What once required a dozen engineers can now be done by one person, giving high-level instructions. 2. AI marketing. Gone are the days of expensive marketing teams. AI can generate ad copy, design campaigns, optimize bidding strategies, and even predict consumer behavior. Platforms like Jasper AI or Copy.ai can craft persuasive messages that rival the best human copywriters. Personalized content can reach millions of potential customers without a single human touch. 3. AI customer support. Remember, call centers with rows of desks and endless queues. AI chatbots can now handle complex customer inquiries, learning from every interaction to improve themselves. The CEO doesn't need to hire anyone. They just oversee the AI, stepping in only when absolutely necessary. 4. AI analytics and strategy. Decision-making, once a human-exclusive domain, is now increasingly guided by AI. Tools can analyze market trends, simulate scenarios, and provide actionable strategies in seconds. A solo founder can make billion-dollar decisions with the precision of an entire executive board. Real-world examples. Solopreneurs making millions. You might think this is purely theoretical, but there are already real-world examples of individuals generating millions with minimal teams. Take Peter Levels, for instance, a digital entrepreneur who built several successful online platforms, each generating millions in revenue, often with no employees at all. He operates from a laptop, traveling the world, while AI and automation handle the bulk of operations. Or, consider the rise of AI-driven content businesses. Solopreneurs are now running entire e-commerce stores using AI tools for product selection, customer service, marketing, and logistics, earning 6- or 7-figure revenues without a single hire. These examples hint at a future where a single person can do what previously required hundreds of employees. Multiply that across industries, and the implications are staggering. The prediction: a billion-dollar solo founder. Now imagine the next step. A company worth $1 billion, owned and operated by one person. It's not science fiction. It's a projection based on current technological trajectories. AI is scaling at an unprecedented pace. Each year, these digital assistants become more capable, more autonomous, and more versatile. It's conceivable that within the next decade, one human could run a global enterprise worth billions, leveraging AI to do everything from product development to international sales. The excitement is obvious: fewer overhead costs, unprecedented efficiency, and the ability to innovate at lightning speed. But there's a dark side. The human cost. When a single person can replace hundreds of employees, who loses? Ordinary workers, mid-level managers, engineers, customer service reps. People who once relied on companies for stable incomes suddenly find themselves obsolete. The wealth created by these solo founders doesn't trickle down. It concentrates in the hands of the 0.0001%. People with the vision, the technical know-how, and the capital to deploy AI at scale. Meanwhile, the rest of the workforce faces a grim choice: adapt quickly, retrain endlessly, or become part of a growing class of expendable labor. There's also a psychological cost. Work has always been a source of identity and purpose for billions. If AI replaces not just physical labor but intellectual labor too, society risks creating a generation of people without meaningful work. Productivity may soar, but happiness and stability could plummet. The ethical dilemma. Who regulates a one-person billion-dollar company? Who ensures accountability when decisions affecting millions are ultimately made by one human guided by AI? This isn't just a business challenge, it's an ethical crisis. AI may be efficient, but it lacks empathy. Algorithms don't negotiate fairly, consider moral consequences, or account for human suffering. The people behind these AI agents are not employees in any traditional sense. They are instruments of the solo founder's vision, and the decisions made by this single individual will ripple across markets, communities, and industries. A single misstep, a faulty algorithm, or an ethically questionable choice could have catastrophic effects. Yet there is no board of directors, no middle management, and no human checks on power. What this means for the workforce. The rise of solo founders isn't just a story about wealth, it's a story about the future of work. Economists warn of growing inequality as AI allows the ultra-rich to generate fortunes that were once unimaginable. The traditional career ladder may vanish, replaced by a volatile, unpredictable labor landscape. Jobs that once seemed secure, software engineering, digital marketing, even creative roles, are suddenly vulnerable. And as more people rely on gig work or AI-adjacent tasks, income stability could crumble. This is not speculation. It's already happening on a smaller scale. Automation has quietly displaced millions of jobs worldwide. The next wave won't just be repetitive work. It will be knowledge work, innovation, and leadership. A glimpse into the near future. Picture this: a billionaire entrepreneur living in a minimalist apartment, overseeing a company with global reach. AI agents handle product launches, marketing campaigns, customer inquiries, and financial operations. The CEO steps in only to strategize or approve critical moves. The company's valuation skyrockets. Investors cheer, the market applauds, and yet, thousands of displaced workers struggle to find meaningful work. The concentration of wealth and power reaches levels humanity has never seen before. The one-person billion-dollar company is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. It's a symbol of human ingenuity and a warning of what happens when technology outpaces society's ability to adapt. Prepare for the shift. We are standing on the edge of a new era. One person armed with AI could soon control more wealth than entire industries today. This is not a distant possibility. It's an emerging reality. For entrepreneurs, it's a thrilling opportunity. For workers, it's a looming challenge. For society, it's a test of ethics, regulation, and adaptability. How we respond will define the next generation of business, work, and human life itself. The question is not just whether the first one-person billion-dollar company will exist. It's whether we, as a society, are ready for the consequences. If this glimpse into the future, fascinated or unsettled, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button because we'll be diving deeper into the stories of AI, wealth, and the human cost of innovation. And trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next.